Popping, never showing now cause they watching, going crazy why they say stop it, make a hit and then I go top it. She from Spain, told don't speak no English but she know about the game. Look up flat, I'm feeling like I'm ready for the fame. What do I?
Hey guys, and welcome to this brand new video on my YouTube channel. In today's tutorial I will be showing you how to create this really unique damage increase impact that you just saw in the beginning of this video. And first of all I will show you a simple version of the effect that you can do in Premiere Pro or Vegas. And after that I will show you the advanced version, but unfortunately you can only do that with After Effects. So first of all you want to search for a beat drop. Yeah, basically I will just mark it. Alright, and then you want to get your clip and then go to the point where you get the kill. Select the clip and press M and drag these two markers above each other. Then nest the clip and search for Twixtor Pro and yeah, apply this onto your clip. Then go to the frame where your character pulls out his weapon and then keyframe the speed to 100 at this point and then go like 4 keyframes forward. Put this to 50 and then go another 10 keyframes forward. And put the speed to 10 and then go to the point where you get the kill and drag this value up until you can see the numbers pop up, and then you want to go like another 4 keyframes forward and put this back to 30, and now you have this build up already. And of course you can adjust the keyframes, so I will drag this one to the right a bit. Yeah, so this is a pretty good Twixtor build up already. And then you want to nest this once again, and then you want to double click on your sequence and double click on it again so that you're back at your normal clip, and then split it on the point where the numbers pop up, and I will cut it at the point where I can see the numbers properly, so this right here. And then you want to duplicate this by pressing Alt and dragging it one layer above, and then click on it and go under opacity and click on free draw brazier and zoom in a little bit, and yeah, basically just start masking out the right number. And once you've done this for the first frame, turn the mask feather down to something like 3 or 5 and then keyframe the mask path. And yeah, now you unfortunately need to adjust the mask, so go 1 frame forward and adjust the mask. And yeah, you basically have to do this for every frame now. And you don't have to do this for the entire rest of the clip, because we put Twixtor on it. And yeah, now you can just select the upper sequence of the clip and change the X value of the position just so that the number is right next to the other number. And then it already looks like this. While in the beginning the numbers are too close, so just keyframe the position in the beginning and drag it out a bit like that, and then well, maybe even a little more like that, and then go to the point where the numbers become smaller right here, and yeah, drag the X value back a little bit again. And if you want a third number, then you can obviously do this by duplicating the single number again. And yeah, then you basically just need to adjust the X keyframes. So drag this to the right and drag this to the right as well. But I honestly think that right here 1 extra number is enough. So I'll just delete this, but it's really up to you. And after that you just need to apply your impact at the point where you get the kill, and make sure you apply your impact onto the nested sequence so that the effects also influence the numbers. Now for the advanced version we need After Effects, and first of all you want to go to the point where you can see the numbers properly, so right here, and cut this by pressing Ctrl+Shift+D. And now you want to click on the upper layer and select the pen tool and then draw a mask around the numbers. And then go to the mask right here and set this to subtract. And to make it easier to mask, just duplicate this and delete the mask from the upper layer. And now you can see the numbers, and now just keyframe the mask path and keep going a few keyframes forward and keep adjusting the mask so that it surrounds the numbers. Okay, like this should be fine. And then delete the upper layer and go to Window and make sure that content aware fill is checked, and it will appear somewhere here. And now you want to go to the first frame where you can see the mask and press B, and then go to the last frame of your impact and press N. And then just go to the content aware fill window right here and press on generate fill layer. And at the first try my fill layer wasn't too perfect, so I just made 2 full layers, one for the beginning and one for the end. So you just select for example the beginning and make a fill layer with the content aware fill, and then you select the rest, and then it should look pretty fine. Alright, and after that just duplicate the lower layer 3 times and drag 3 of the duplicated layers to the top. And now just go to the first frame where you can see the numbers properly right here, and then go to the roto brush tool. You also can mask, but I personally find it way easier to roto brush it. Then just zoom in a little bit and double click on one of the layers and just start masking out the 1, for example. And then keep going a few keyframes forward and make sure that the roto brush is good. So just keep adjusting the roto brush so that the entire number is included. And after you did this for the first number, just go to the second duplicated layer and double click on it, and then do the same thing for the 8. And after that do the same thing for the 9. Now you can, for example, if you want to duplicate the 1, just go to the roto brush of the 1 and press Ctrl D. Oh, never mind, that was the 9. Just go to the 1 and duplicate it, and then press on P to open the position, and just drag the X value to the left or to the right. I will just drag this to the right, and yeah, basically do the same thing for the other numbers. So for example, if I want 3 8s, I will just duplicate this twice and then go to position and drag both of them to the right. And then you obviously need to drag the 9 to the right as well. And now we have the same problem that we already had in the beginning of the video for the simple version. So just keyframe the positions. And yeah, just basically adjust the values so that it fits in the beginning. Just like that. And then go a few keyframes forward. And then adjust the positions again. And just keep doing this until the numbers stop becoming smaller.
What we do here is go back.
And now just add a drop shadow onto each number just to make it look a little bit better. I will just go with BCC drop shadow, and you can copy my settings, but you can also just use any other drop shadow. And after that, I would recommend to just export it and import it to your main software and apply your velocity and your impact there, because your After Effects is very likely to crash if you try to add your velocity now. So I will just export this by going to the beginning of the clip right here and press B and then go to the end of the clip. Yeah, it's something around here, and then go to File, Export, and then Add to Render Queue, and you can name it whatever you want and save it wherever you want, and then just press on Render. I will just open Premiere Pro, which is my main editing software, and import this, drag this to your timeline, and then you can sync it up and add some velocity. Now nest this again and just go to the point where you can see the numbers pop up, and then cut the clip right there and just apply any impact you want. And if I could help you with this tutorial, then please consider to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also don't forget to leave a like and maybe even a comment. With that being said, I wish you all a great day. See you on the next one.